month so much they should name it after you.
Man, that's the legend.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He's seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
And tonight, MP really wants to pile up the dunks, make his point in the paint.
Yeah, he wants to go viral with a few monster slams. Facing off with some great rim protectors, not going to be easy, but MP seems determined to make it happen.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Whitehead. Thunder is out there with Smith. Then it's Butler. And it's Sarr in at the center, filling out the middle. And nearing the midway point, and Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue to, are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Hey guys, I chatted with MP earlier about how he plans to deal with a team that provides solid rim protection. He said, I know they're good defenders, but me and my guys are going to show them they can't stop us from throwing it down. Expect some fireworks tonight, DA. That's a pretty strong statement from MP. Guys.
Sounds like MP's planning to add some clips of his own highlight reel tonight. Jeffries can't get it to go. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Smith. Butler sets a screen for Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They grab their own miss. Jeffries can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Three-pointer, Butler, the rebound by Collier.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Jeffries. The three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Hayes the pass to Holden. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here is Smith. He's got 5. Butler passes to Thunder. Here's Whitehead. Drains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Smith outside. Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thunder. The layup off target. Knicks trail by 3. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Castle. Scoreless thus far. From downtown. Here's Holton. Pass to Jeffries. Clock at 6. Traps in the tray. Jeffries got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Whitehead. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Well, their pass to Thunder. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Sarr sets the screen for Smith, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Assist from
Knicks trail by 3. Hayes with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Thunder, covered by Hayes. Smith the pass to Thunder. Shot from 12. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. That's a 2 from Smith. Jeffries with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Castle. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Sarr. Here's Thunder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now here's Hayes. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here is Hawkins to the left side wing. The kick outside to Butler. And again, no good by Brooklyn. It's stolen. Here's Thunder. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Outside Butler, pass to Wingate. Here's Thunder. Butler with the ball. Wingate passes to Hawkins. He tries for 3. No good from Wingate. Knicks trail by 5. To Hayes. There's a screen. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Thunder passes to Hawkins. Here's Thunder. Kicks it out to Hawkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Hayes. Shoots the three. The rebound by the Nets.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Driving the lane. They get it back. The kick outside to Butler. Now Hawkins fires the three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Back to Hayes. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hayes has got 7.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. The shot by Dawkins is no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Phillips. Hayes with it. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Substitution for the Knicks. Holton Collier.
.24 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the Knicks miss again. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Collier. And the wing jumper offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Beasley, and it's Holton in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Pass to Phillips. Here's Collier from outside the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Knicks trail by 4. Taken away. Thunder passes to Dawkins. Here's Thunder trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Misses the baby hook. They swipe it. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down. Castle's
checked in for New York. The Nets shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Pass to Collier. New York moving it around. And Phillips gets it to go.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Thunder passes to Dawkins. They set the pick. The offensive rebound. Pass to Whitehead. To the wing on the left. Here's Thunder. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Smith, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Phillips, the pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Out to the right wing. Here's Thunder.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He dropped in 36 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Beasley after the made shot from Thunder. Ring shot on the way, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sarr, no good that time. Excellent D there from Beasley. Knicks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Smith, the pass to Thunder. Out to Smith. There's the triple. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Phillips' shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Thunder. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Ball's knocked loose. And they're on the break. Here's Holton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for... it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Brooklyn Nets.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers have been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what they're hearing in the locker room. Concentrate, fellas.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. New York leading by 9. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Butler. Smith is out there with Thunder. Then it's Sarr, and it's Whitehead in at the 3. Here's Holton. Nailed from three-point land. Holton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Collier. And that one hits back iron. Nets trail by 12. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Over to the wing. Here's Jeffries. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Collier. Over Sarr.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's Collier missing. Smith outside. There's the 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Hayes. 13 points in the game. Jeffries can't get it to go.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Pass to Holton. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. Jeffries with the rebound. Jeffries got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the foul called on Thunder. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Jeffries. Back to Hayes. To the inside. And stolen by Sarr. 3-on-3. And it's Thunder missing. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Jeffries, and there's the drive.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Whitehead. He has 6. Pass to Thunder. The kick outside to Butler. Now Sarr, 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Hayes. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Thunder, covered by Hayes. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Good, nice job down low. Hayes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. New York leading by 12. From the wing, he can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Thunder passes to Whitehead. Smith outside. Launches it. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
In transition, here come the Nets. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Hayes. He's got 18. Pass to Castle. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Nets trail by 7. Smith the pass to Thunder. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Hayes. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Castle. New York needs to get off a shot. And again, unable to change momentum here. Nets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Thunder passes to Sarr. Smith for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is hot.
Here's Hayes. We've got Hayes. Bird is out there with Beasley. And it's Phillips in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Hayes the pass to Bird. Rebound, Brooklyn. Dawkins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Thunder. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Hayes. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Fires from the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Nets trail by 4. Out to the wing. Pass to Thunder. A 3-ball. It's not going to go for him.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
New York moving it around. Here's Phillips. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Lets it go. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. 23 points for Smith.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Bird a screen on Smith. Hayes. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And it's Smith missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Hayes with it. Now defended by Sarr. Smith left side. Let's go. He drains the quick shot. Smith's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Sarr's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Hayes. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Thunder passes to Sarr. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
The Knicks call time. And new group in for the Knicks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 5. Here is Jeffries. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jeffries got 22.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. Coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Castles checked in for New York. Hayes comes in for Collier. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Collier.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Hayes the pass to Collier. Now here's Hayes. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Nets making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Nets trail by 7. Here's Thunder. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. They set the screen. Hayes, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Thunder passes to Whitehead. Here's Thunder. Six to shoot. This one for three. It's rebounded by Holton. Holton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Hayes hands the 12-footer. Hayes has got 12 points here in the second half. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Thunder. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Smith's got 28.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Castle. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. He lobs it up.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. He's with it. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. Bank shot, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
That one misses. Pass to Collier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 27 points for him.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That shot wide open.
That's from Smith.
And the Knicks with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. To the left wing. Here's Jeffries. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Sars checked in for Brooklyn. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Smith the pass to Whitehead. Smith feeling it out a bit. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Pass to Jeffries. Back to Hayes. Over Butler. Hayes, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Thunder passes to Smith. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. 9 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point push. What poise.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thunder. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees New York take the...
Good game, MP. Season's not over. Plenty of time left.
See ya, MP.